Happy New Year guys and welcome back to my channel. If you're watching me for the first time, my name is Dari. I'm from Moscow and on my channel I show you my life here, I show you my country and share with you some moments from my life. And in this video I decided to create a travel guide of best things that you can do in Moscow during the cold time of the year, because I know some of you are planning to visit Moscow during winter next year or even this year, and I hope this video will help you find things that you really like, and you will not, you will have some ideas what to do in my city when sometimes it can be super cold. And by the way, I really wanted to make it with a cool tree background, but this is my first natural tree and I think it's a little bit dead because I didn't know that you need to put water into it, and after 1 week it's just starting falling. This is how my tree looked few days after I made this video. Really, no comments here. If you're coming to Moscow in winter, you should definitely try ice skating here. As you already know, this kind of sport is super popular in my country, and usually our parents teach us how to do it since early childhood, and here I'm like kind of late bird because I learned how to ice skate I think when I was 10 or 12, so usually children already know how to do it since like early childhood. And my advice for you is visiting free ice rinks here in Moscow. First of all, it's of course on Red Square, next to the GUM, and it's like super beautiful there. But unfortunately, the session will be just 1 hour, but I think it's worth it because it's like iconic place to go ice skate. Another great ice rink is Gorky Park. Gorky Park is, I would say, the most popular park in Moscow, and the ice rink there is super good. I've been there recently. I really enjoyed my time here. There are some spots where you can have a rest, have some hot drink, and it's quite big. And I would say my favorite ice rink located on Wedeha Park, and in fact this is the biggest ice rink in Europe, so I mean it's already gonna be cool ice skating there. Moreover, a lot of Soviet buildings surround the ice rink, so it will be also really interesting to ice skate there, to look at these buildings, because recently they were renovated, so they're super gorgeous. And also, similar to Gorky Park, there is a place where you can have a rest, have some drink, or even warm your hands, even there is a fire, in fact. The good thing about ice rinks on Gorky Park and Wedeha Park is that you can ice skate a few hours and not just 1 hour as on the Red Square. Another great idea of what to visit in winter is Izmailovo Park, and I'm gonna see you right there. Here we go. This Kremlin, for me, during the winter season, it looks even more magical. It's like it feels like you're being transferred into previous centuries. And an interesting fact, it's actually quite a new Kremlin. The Kremlin was opened in 2003, although it's worth noting that it looks like it was built in the 16th century. Now there are 9 museums in several exhibition areas. I decided to try медовуха, really famous Russian drink. Расскажите, пожалуйста, про него.
Медовуха – это продукт самовыражения. Вода, мед и дрожжи. У медовухи есть родственник – сбитень. Сбитень – это безалкогольный напиток, медовый тоже. Вот. Медовуха, она никогда не бывает безалкогольной. Вот. А сбитень – только безалкогольный напиток.
Спасибо большое. Спасибо огромное. It's really delicious. You don't really feel the alcohol. I would say it's like honey beer, and it's hot one, so it's the amazing thing. It's not so cold right now, it's around -2 degrees Celsius, but the wind is super strong. Also guys, here you can see wedding, and actually it's really famous to get married here. And there is a museum of vodka behind me. In fact, I've been there in summer and I will attach my video here. Probably the link will be in the video's description. So take a look what is inside that and how this Kremlin looks during the day. Oh my god, so noisy. But probably why this Kremlin is famous around the world is because of its market where you can buy all souvenirs. Unfortunately, because of the pandemic, some shops are closed. Before, everywhere you could buy something. Now everyone can buy traditional Russian goods here, jewelry, souvenirs, and even some clothes. And of course, guys, shapka ushanka, one of the most iconic things from Russia. And trust me, all my family has it. Me too. But why Moscow is considered one of the best destinations in the world to go in winter, it's because of how it's decorated. Trust me, it takes your breath away because all the city center looks approximately like that. All the restaurants, cafes, everything is decorated, and now I just really want you to feel this atmosphere. Walking around the city, it's of course a great idea, but when it's really cold, like today, minus 13 degrees Celsius, I would advise you to visit some museum or gallery because my city, Moscow, it's really rich for it. And now I'm coming to the gallery that recently opened. I showed you the building during the reconstruction period a few times. I actually was thinking it's gonna be a food court, but no, now it's a gallery. And it's opened, I think, just 1 month ago, so super excited. And yeah, it's located next to Kropotnitska, like Chris the Savage Church on Kropotnitska district. I think what makes this place unique is that it used to be a factory and now it's a gallery, it's an art place that everybody can visit. Next to the entrance there is a statue which made a splash, if I can tell so, and people had different things about it because, well, let's say it looks like you know, but that's art after all. The entrance is free to this gallery, but you need to have a QR code. And I'm afraid that if you're kind of from different countries and you have a vaccine, you still need to make a PCR test. That's what I did to come here because I believe it wouldn't be available otherwise. And also you need your passport and you need to register online for this. And take a note that during the weekends, usually there are no places and book a place in advance. When you start seeing the exhibitions, firstly you see some different and sometimes, well, very strange ones, but also really impressive. And moreover, there is kind of, I don't know, like TV show only that recorded in this museum, so it was really fun to watch. And next to the entrance, there is a cafe with the beautiful panoramic windows. Friends, I understand that if you are coming to Moscow for the first time, you probably would like to see some historical, like Tretyakov gallery, but I also would love you to know another side of my city. And this place, this art place, is not just a gallery. It's become super famous. Everybody was waiting its like opening, and locals are really coming there. And this is the place exactly where you meet all the locals, and not just young people, also elderly ones. So I hope you can visit this as well. If you're coming to Russia in winter, you should go and see ballet. Because Russian ballet is famous all around the world, and for locals, for Russians, it's the most popular time to visit ballet is a Christmas time and New Year's time. As for me, I actually bought tickets to Bolshoi Theater recently, but unfortunately, because like the stupidest COVID rules I've ever heard since the beginning of pandemic. I couldn't visit it and I had to resell my tickets. So you should definitely check it out before buying tickets. If you're foreign, you can buy tickets to Bolshoi Theater, and you need to make a PCR test no longer than 24 hours before the beginning of the show. And since I'm a Russian, I needed to be fully vaccinated with Sputnik vaccine, and only Sputnik vaccine with 2 doses. And on the other hand, I could make a PCR test, but in addition to it, I needed to bring a medical reference that proves that I don't need a vaccine. And in fact, in Russia, since December, there is no reason to give this reference to you. No any sickness, you can't get it. So unfortunately, I couldn't go to Bolshoi Theater. As I already mentioned, that New Year's time is the most popular time to visit ballet in Bolshoi Theater. So if you would like to visit it, I definitely advise you to buy ticket into advance. I mean, few months before. Otherwise, there is a big chance that all tickets gonna be sold. But however, there are other theaters that also really good, and you can visit ballet there. I watched it myself, and I bring my Greek friend there, and we had a really great time. And I'm pretty sure that in between on this walking around the city and visiting some places, you would like to sit in some cafe and have a hot chocolate or hot tea or coffee. So here is the list of the places of cafes that I personally really like, and I advise you to visit them. Guys, that's it. I really hope you enjoyed this video and you learned something new for yourself about winter Moscow. And I really hope one day you will be able to visit this city during the winter time, because it's just super magical, super atmospheric, my favorite word, as you know, guys. And if you believe in my channel, you can become a Patreon to support it. I send to some of my patrons postcard from the places that I visit, and we usually have an amazing conversation with them, so you can check it out. And don't forget to push the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it yet. I will be happy to see your comments about this video, because it also helps YouTube algorithm, it proves YouTube algorithm that my videos are worth watching, and I'm gonna see you in new videos. Bye bye.